We both look quite tanned, quite swarthy.
Welcome to Game On, the show that shows no mercy to show-offs.
For show.
That ruined it.
Did it?
A little bit.
What do you expect?
Coming up.
Definitive PlayStation 4 news.
We talked to the Harry Potter cast about video games.
I've never played a video game in my...
And the most rocking mods this side of 1975.
I don't understand that.
Mods and rockers, huge looks in the 70s.
Oh, I wasn't around in the 70s.
Neither was I.
Neither were you.
Come on, I just know Wikipedia. Some definite news now about the PlayStation 4. It will launch next year.
But...
2012. Definitely. Don't ruin it.
But the PlayStation 3's just started making profits. Before that, it was this huge loss creator.
Yeah.
You think it'd be given some time to redeem itself?
Yeah, stop ruining things for me with your logic and rationally articulated reasoning. The PlayStation 4 will come out next year, and it will have Kinect.
It can't have Kinect. Kinect is Microsoft.
It will have.
Own it.
It will have Kinect-E type things.
Listen, Nat.
That's my name.
With the problems that Sony have had with the hack, all that
all the
stress,
network thing,
implementing new security, bowing, apologising.
They did bow a lot.
Giving people free stuff to say sorry, then the PS Vita. When have they had time to plan a new console?
Listen, you're being a massive killjoy.
Politically incorrect.
Listen, I've heard the rumours some Taiwanese manufacturers apparently turned deep throat and spilled the beans on the fact they're working on the PS4, which will ship next year, but...
Not sure about the throat and the beans, but that's exactly right. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't think it is. It'd be interesting to find out what the viewing public think, though. Will we see a PS4 in 2012? Do we need one that soon? What would it even do, or what would it even look like? Draw a picture, post it on our wall at facebook.com/GameOnTV.
A bit aggressive, but it's a very good idea. The world's going to end in 2012 anyway. I saw it in a film, so all this is...
You'll believe anything. Nat, do you believe in magic?
Interesting question. Not since I was a child and I wasn't sure how electric windows worked. Why? What's the...
I can see that. Well,
the
I think
point?
I've managed to pull off one of the greatest disappearing acts in all time.
Interesting. What have you done?
I've managed to get Dan Smith to leave the Game On office.
Aha.
That's it? No witty retort? No snappy pun?
Dan writes the jokes, so
Oh, okay.
there's nothing to say.
When I was told I was being sent to play with Harry Potter, I headed to King's Cross, only to find there is no platform 9 3/4. I'd been had. So I did the next best thing and went to a rather eerie hall lit by far too many chandeliers and sporting a series of odd paintings. Magic. But enough about the decor, let's get down to some gaming. Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game, or HBDHP2 TVG for short, will be hitting shelves next week, and it'll mark the end of the story for Harry, Hermione and their ginger mate.
Take a look at the latest Harry Potter video game trailer.
But what can we expect from Part 2? HBDHP1 TVG was poorly received, with complaints over dodgy spellcasting and an inability to move when shielding yourself, which I'm sure you'll agree is a necessary part of wizarding warfare. A muggle, see I know Potter terminology, was on hand to explain the changes EA's Bright Light Studio have made to the game.
Hi, my name's Pete Blake. I'm the lead producer on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game. We've changed quite a lot actually in this video game. Obviously, we are going to bring it out in line with the movie this year. And this movie's all about the action. It's a big action-packed finale to the saga. So we've changed the whole spellcasting system has been re-engineered. We have a much more fluid spellcasting system than we've ever had before. You just tap the buttons and you're instantly selecting which spell you want to cast, which makes it a really fluid, magical experience.
After getting my hands on Harry's wand firsthand, steady, it was easy to see how noticeable the changes are. The game plays like a third-person shooter, except you're a nerdy teenager with a stick rather than some sort of bulky mercenary with a gun. Something Pete didn't see a problem with.
Magic has the potential to be infinitely better than any machine gun.
To be honest though, I'd still be more scared of an AK-47 in my face than someone shouting gibberish and waving a twig at me. Deathly Hallows Part 2 boasts many of the Harry Potter film actors, reprising their roles for the video game. It's one of the plus sides of the movie-to-game adaptation. One such actor is sarcastic gamer Tom Felton, who stars as the slimy, peroxide enthusiast Draco Malfoy.
I've never played a video game in my... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm a mad gamer. Since as young as I can remember, I've been into games.
That could have been a bad start. So, how does being a video game character compare to acting in the biggest film franchise ever?
No, the game is definitely more magical than being the actor, you know. Something that a lot of people don't want to be reminded of, that when you do the spells in the film, nothing happens, man. Like, we just look like these guys shouting spells with wooden sticks on our hands. A lot of all the razzle-dazzle was put in later, whereas the game, it's right in front of you, so it's cool.
Of course, Draco Malfoy comes up as an opponent in the game, something that Tom didn't seem to take too well.
It's a level that I never want to get past. I'm just gonna sit there and let you go on, son, yeah, get in there.
Unfortunately for Tom, Draco is one of the non-playable characters, although the game isn't just centred around Harry. You get opportunities to play as multiple witches and wizards, including Ron and Hermione, Neville Longbottom, and even Professor McGonagall. Clearly, EA have found a niche in the market, allowing you to kick ass as a 76-year-old woman with mild arthritis. Being recreated in a video game is a pretty big honour, a bit like the modern equivalent of having your own action figure. So how did Tom Felton think Brightlight did in capturing his likeness?
I still say he should be slightly wider and a bit girthy around the biceps, but they argued against it.
Oh well, Tom, there's probably a spell to sort that out, or, I don't know, you could try hitting the gym.
Why do you live?
Deep breath now. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game, is released in the UK on July the 15th.
Now, last year, Activision chief exec Eric Hirschberg, you know, Eric, Big Eric, yeah, claimed Call of Duty franchise is the closest thing this generation has to a Star Wars.
Bit big-headed, seeing as this generation has a Star Wars.
No.
Episodes 1 to 3.
No, episodes 1 to 3 do not count, Steph.
Okay, calm
don't
down.
count.
Sounds like someone's got a lightsaber stuck up there.
Ask me now, though, if a Call of Duty has an actual claim to being Star Wars, and I'd say yes.
You'd say yes.
It does. Yeah, thanks to a German modding group called Black Monkeys, Call of Duty 4 can now be experienced with an added sci-fi twist.
Star Wars Mod Galactic Warfare has been in development for 2.5 years and combines familiar Star Wars locations, weapons and characters with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer gameplay.
You can play as either an Imperial Stormtrooper or a Rebel Alliance soldier.
But no Jedis, which means no
Jedis.
lightsabers or namby-pamby force powers.
That wasn't a very nice thing to say.
That wasn't a very nice thing to say.
I'm Steph and I think Nathaniel is brilliant.
Hang on, you're not Alec Guinness.
As well as scenery and character mods, kill streaks can also include Y-Wings and TIE Fighters to complete the Star Wars experience. Star Wars bubble.
PC gamers can download Star Wars Mod Galactic Warfare for free.
And you can also get your hands on another mod for a game franchise that has been close to the hearts of gamers for some time now.
From a galaxy far, far away to gaming that looks like it could be going on outside in the street.
Just next door, yeah. GTA 4 has never looked as real as it does in this video, showing off the skills of the Ice Enhancer mod by Ice La Glace.
Ice La Glace.
These types of mods are one of the advantages PC gamers have over their console cousins.
Let's face it, we doubt even the next GTA will look this good.
Yeah, fair point. The only thing it's making me regret now is owning a Mac.
How can you ever regret owning a Mac?
And finally, what do you get, Steph, if you combine the films The Dark Knight, Inception and The Hangover?
A headache inflicted by a man in black rubber that was actually all a dream.
Close and very clever, but no, you're actually totally wrong. You get Mass Effect, the film. Legendary Pictures, the film studio responsible for the aforementioned good films,
And Sucker Punch.
has announced the game-to-movie adaptation as part of its Comic-Con lineup in San Diego later this month.
BioWare's Casey Hudson, project manager on Mass Effect 2, said there was a lot of interest in making a Mass Effect
Yeah,
film.
not sure where this interest was coming from, though, the studio or the fans. Fans generally think that films from games are whack.
I think they're whack. Despite this alleged interest, it took Legendary until May 2010 to thrash out a deal for the rights to a Mass Effect big screen adventure.
They did thrash it out though. Now we're just curious as to how they'll play it.
Yeah, will Shepard be a Paragon or a Renegade?
Maybe they could make 2 versions of the film to tell the story.
Yeah, I think I might prefer that Inception, Dark Knight, Hangover crossover instead, you know.
You're just a freak. Not exactly.
That's it for this week. I'm off to implant a dream into the mind of a superhero with a large tattoo on his face.
Remember to keep in touch on facebook.com/GameOnTV.
Yeah, hit like right now.
More gaming guffluffle very soon.
It's not a word.
What is that?
Guff.
Taste of lip gloss.
Oh, I can't start with a yawn.
Dan made me do it.
Damn him.
Oh, look, it's gotten worse.
No, that's fine. Don't ruin it.
Hang on though, the PS3... Is this me?
Yeah.
But the PS3's just started making money for Sony, so wouldn't
Yeah.
they give it a bit of time to, like... There were no words there.
Listen, with the problems Sony has had with the... Oh no, that's you. I've heard the rumours.
Where?
On the
In a bush? Did you hear these rumours in a bush?
On the web, on the interwebs. Flange.
Gross!
What, have you not heard the rumours?
What kind of rumours?
No, you have heard the rumours. That's your line. I've heard the rumours. I was trying to prompt it.
Be interesting to find out what the... What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Some Chinese manufacturers. It's not a word.
Chinese.
Chinese
Some Chinese manufacturers.
Nat! Look, Nat.
Look, Nat. Thanks to a German modding group called Black Monkeys, Call of Duty 4...
Force powers.
That wasn't a very nice thing to say.
Oh, you're right.
Nathaniel. Do you...
You go.
Okay. No, but close. Very good, actually. You are actually totally wrong.
Okay. Oh, I wish
from
we
last
had
year.
like a Swedish lesbian quartet.
Quartet of Swedish
Like
lesbians.
they're all living on my head in different ways. BioWare's at Casey Hudson,
Casey.
project... Hang on.
It's fine.
BioWare's at Casey Hudson, project manager on Mass Effect 2.
There's people looking at me. I freaked out.
BioWare's at Casey Hudson.
No, Hudson.
Hudson.
Casey Hudgens.
Facebook.com/GameOnTV.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hit like right now.
Oh, I can't say guff, it reminds me of...
Farting.